How's it, aloha? It's your Burpee Yoga Uncle. I'm gonna make a Shanghai favorite. It's called 上海薰鱼 or Shanghai fried fish or Shanghai smoked fish. The entire recipe in the first 2 minutes. Here we go. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your Burpee Yoga Uncle. Alright, entire recipe is down on the bottom in description, and in the next 2 minutes I'll show you a quick snapshot of what is done. First thing we're going to do is marinate the fish. Simple marinades, basically soy sauce, pepper, as well as ginger and cooking wine, Shaoxing cooking wine. There I put a little bit too much pepper, but you can't go wrong, man, because of fish. And you can use any kind of fish. I just happen to have this one, pomfret or whatever, but you can use snakehead, carp, whatever. And now we're gonna make the sauce to marinate it in. Again, all the description below will have all the ingredients. So basically a Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, and then this is dark soy sauce, and also a pepper, obviously, as well as you can tell, again, it's gonna be a whole long list of items. So oyster sauce, and you can change the amount based on your taste. This is very essential, the 5 spice, because this gives you the taste of the Asian taste, I guess. Water, and then also the aromatics, which is cinnamon, bay leaves, star anise, and ginger. These are like the holy trinity or whatever. And this is a block sugar. If you don't have that, you can just use regular cane sugar, but those are brown sugar, Chinese molasses sugar, and then a little bit of chicken powder, and you're gonna strain it and fry the fish. If you want to double fry the fish, you can. You don't have to, because it just depends on the degree of crunchiness you want. I actually double fried them. This is the first time frying. I double fried it. It makes it really good. If you go to restaurants to eat it, they actually fried it. It's like way too much fried, man. I think it's like, oh, that's why. Anyway, you're gonna dip it into the sauce that we make, and you can use the sauce to dip in anything. That sauce is crazy good, and you can save it too and make another batch later. And then you're gonna dip it, and it's ready to serve. It's actually served a little bit on the cold or room temperature wise. They don't really serve it hot like right after you fry it. I don't know why, but if you go to any Asian or Shanghai restaurant, when they serve this dish, it'll look like this with more pieces, obviously, but it's insanely expensive, and usually it's like a cold dish. And that's pretty much the entire recipe. It's a super easy recipe to make. You can't go wrong with fried fish. Even just a regular fried fish tastes good with just soy sauce. And if you go to any Asian markets, a lot of times they have a free frying service for you if you go to an Asian market and you buy the fish there, but they won't cut it for you. So if you don't want, yeah, well, you know, I had to eat this piece because all the other pieces were eaten already by the time I make the video, because typically I make it before I eat, and then my family members would eat pretty much all the other stuff, and end up with the scrubs, man. Hey, you gotta do it for Ohana, right? Anyway, that's the entire recipe. Is it healthy for you? I would surmise not really. So, you know, we don't really eat fried food a lot, but every now and then you get the craving for it. Well, at least it's not fried chicken or fried fries. It's a fried fish. So I guess I'm getting some omega-3. I'm just adjusting. I'm just making reasoning for myself that this is good. But yeah, eat everything in moderation. Food obviously is medicine, so I try to justify it and cleanse it by eating a soup here, as well as vegetables. And anyway, I burpee to eat, and I eat to burpee. On one of the corners I'll put down my shorts that I put up every week of Superman's muscle up training, front levers, as well as the handstands. Yeah, you just, you know, the food industrial complex is crazy. If you have to eat 3 times a day because you work out a lot or you do a lot of physical work, that's great, but I don't believe you have to. Again, I'm not a physician or a doctor. You consult your own physician, whatever you want to do, but I believe that you just need to eat to be full, and your body is not set up to eat 3 times a day. You know, they just want you to do that so you can overeat. I've been doing eating like usually Monday through Fridays, just usually at night. So usually all the long sessions I do, even with 1,000 Superman or 1,000 burpees or whatnot,
I usually don't eat beforehand because I always firmly believe, if you look at nature, and we are part of nature, when does a lion or when does any game animal hunt for food? They don't hunt for food when they're full. They hunt for food when they're hungry. And do they have energy? Heck yeah, they have energy. So the people that goes, well, I don't have energy unless I eat. Well, I don't know, man. You gotta go look at the animals out there. Again, am I you? I'm not you. You do you. I just firmly believe that we have way more energy and we burn off a lot more fat and carbohydrates and whatnot when we're hungry and then doing workout versus when we're full. And in fact, when you're full, what happens is all the blood goes to your stomach to digest the food. And so that's why you feel sleepy and groggy. Anyway, you go do your own research. The term is called autophagy. In 2008, I think a Japanese doctor won a Nobel Prize for medicine for figuring out what autophagy is. Go do your own research. Again, thank you so much. If you're down this far, please hit that like and subscribe button. The rest of this will be a mukbang. Let's up.